What is going on, guys? You know who it is. It's your boy Dreadlock Saint, aka Dreadless Saint, aka Cash Me Bish. I'm just playing with you guys, man. But I hope you guys are doing good, because I got a brand new APB Reloaded video for you guys, man. I'm always happy to release another tutorial. We're going to be talking about modifications in this video, man, because I know there's a lot of newcomers in this game, and some of you guys probably just want to know, what are modifications? What do they do? Where can I get them? How to unlock them? I'm going to explain you guys everything you need to know. Well, the basics. Let me just make that clear, the basics. So let's get into it. Alright, so if you didn't notice already, and if you didn't, now you know, there's different types. So there's weapon modifications, character modifications, as you can see, and there's also vehicle modifications. And you guys probably seen these things, and I'm going to just get a little bit into what they are. Alright, so pretty much modifications are like, see it as a perk or a type of buff. It buffs your gun, it buffs your character, it buffs your car, but at the same time it also nerfs. So let's say, for example, I use a certain modification of my character that helps me move and run much faster, but at the same time it nerfs my health. It gives me less health, so that's a downside to it. So every modification has a pros and its cons, pretty much. So let's say you got a weapon modification, like reflex sights, I think it's called. It helps you get more accuracy when you're hip firing and you're running, but when you go to marksman mode to aim, it becomes very inaccurate. Or let's say you got a gun, a vehicle that has like a modification that helps you take more bullet damage, but at the same time it makes your car go slower. So every modification has its pros and its cons. Keep that in mind. That's very important to know before you put on a modification, but it also tells you that before you buy it or before you put it on. You just gotta read it. So with all that being said, just keep that in mind. Let's go. So where do you get it? How do you unlock it? First things first, where do you get it? Is by every contact. Every contact you go to in the game in different maps, just press square, and then you go to buy by pressing R1, because I'm on PS4 obviously, and all you gotta do is press L3, that's the left joystick, and go to modifications, and then press R3, which is the right joystick, to choose character mod, vehicle mod, or whatever. So as you can see, to purchase a modification, you need the money for it, of course, and modifications also require you to be a certain level. Some of them are very high levels, and some of them are very low levels. If you're a beginner, you get the beginner stuff, and each modification has different categories. There's like stage 1, stage 2, and stage 3. They're all just better attributes, if I'm saying that correctly, of what it does. It just gives it more. And obviously you can't get all of them at one go, because they're all going to be locked for you, like mine. I have enough money and I have the right rank. So why is it that I do still have to unlock these things? Well, here's the bad part. You gotta grind and pledge to different contacts in different districts and waterfront and financial, and mission after mission and after mission. You gotta grind and level up your contacts, and they will give you these things as a reward. You know what I mean? So it could be tough. But not all modifications work that way. For example, these weapon modifications, you need money to buy it, and you need a certain rank, but at the same time you need to level up your roles. Alright? So what are roles? If you go to your character info and go over the roles, you see you got here roles. So what are roles? They're the amount of kills that you have to make with a certain gun class. So you got explosives, grenades, pistols, light machine guns, shotguns, SMGs, assault rifles. You need to make a certain amount of kills with that type of gun class to get higher level roles, which gives you better modifications and better guns to buy with more modification slots. Guns hold maximum 3 modification slots, and max roll level is 15. Moving on, back to buying these mods. So as you can see, I have a lot of weapons weapon modifications that I still need to unlock. So it takes a while, but it's a grind, it's fun. So let's move on to vehicle modifications. It's the same thing. You need money and a rank in order to get these modifications. And you need to grind mission after mission in different districts with different contacts. Different contacts give you different modifications. So it's always going to be a grind, guys, unfortunately. But there's so many modifications to choose from, it's crazy. So you're probably asking yourself, so now that I know what these things are, how do I know which one works out for me? Which one is the best one that suits me? My gun, my character, my vehicle? Well, that's up to you to decide. That's for you to discover. Just when you unlock a modification, just read it, see what it does, and you'll know if you should rock with it or not. For example, I use Fragile. What Fragile does, it gives me 14% sprint speed, 14% run speed, and 14% less health. I use a combination of that with Happy Landing 3, which decreases the amount of damage that I take when I fall from high places, because I already get less health. So if I fall from a high place, I'll die much quicker. So I need something that protects me or reduces the damage that I get from when I fall from a high place. So that's a good complementary right there. It complements my Fragile. So every modification has a mate, a buddy, a friend, and you gotta combine them to get the ultimate type of loadout for yourself. So I hope this video was helpful for you guys, man. It was a quick video about modifications. I could have gone way more in depth, but that's for a future video. I'm gonna make a part 2 of all my tutorials because as you know, I make video for noobs and I just start off slow and gradually I'll get up to better stuff. I need to unlock a lot of stuff myself before I could actually show you guys what they do in detail. So I hope it was helpful. Make sure to drop a like for your boy. Subscribe if you're new. Notification gang, bless up.
And now I know my heart is a ghost town.